have anything for soul consumption? Improves casting speed. Well. Item discovery. I definitely don't have the Seldora headpiece. I need to farm that. I mean, I will be killing everybody before I fully finish off, or when I beat the final boss and all the DLCs, I will be going on one Tyrant, killing everyone just to get all their shit, and then move on to New Game Plus. So I definitely will get it eventually if I don't farm it, but I would like to actually farm it. And I don't believe I have any set that gives me soul consumption here. I only got the legs and arms. But my Jester arm pieces already give that. So it's kind of nice there. Like, yeah, you can get the Jester gloves, which does soul consumption already. Or you can get what is known as the Seldora trousers, which is for killing the guy in the house that sits down on the floor and then is like complaining about him being broke. If you kill him, you'll get the entire Seldora outfit. Or you can farm the human spider backpack things in Brightstone Cove to get the outfit as well. But it's a bit rare. It's pretty tough drop. I've only gotten the legs and arms out of the whole set. That's okay. Will up my casting speed, if that helps any. Now I look goofy. Oh. Plus, you get souls from these giant fucks when they die. If they don't fucking murder me here. Because they have a tendency to do that. Or that head will roll me over. Get cooked. Just gonna wait for that fireball. Please don't spawn yet. Hey-ya! Yeah, the more damage ain't really the better. I mean, it's nice, but I don't think I'll be killing him with it. The casting speed isn't really helping. That's alright. Nope. I'm gonna get nowhere near close to killing him with this. Great, I'm not doing enough damage to make Great Resonant Weapon. I don't definitely have enough either to make Great Resonant. Oh my god, I am nowhere near. I mean, it. Fuck. All he needs to do is swing behind him and I'm dead. That stomp could have killed me. Not today, though. I guess I'll just keep taking these seeds. I don't know why. I've maxed out my Fireman's Cliff at this point. Alright. Yeah, Resonant Soul's better at this point. Dark Orb. Let's try Dark Orb. I don't know how good that is on this guy. That probably would be better than... That... I could probably be using a lot better for this guy too, but... Either I looked up videos on this and they said that, or I devised this myself. I mean, I had to have figured it out, or heard about it somewhere. Quite a bit. Probably until I max out my faith and intelligence. I don't know if I plan on farming him much after that. Maybe I'll get quite a bit more health and strength and stuff. Not that I need any of that, but... I also just wanted to show this off, but I plan on leveling that to the maximum. Just so I can also use some buffs in the DLC. It was also mainly for that. I mean, I can just level up multiple of my stats to 99. My main character on Xbox 360 is 400 something. Or I don't have to do that at all. Just go right to the DLC. I wanted to use some buffs for the DLC. I like using Dark Weapon or Fire Weapon or Lightning Summoning Blade or Lightning Weapon or Crystal Magic Weapon or any of those. I'm not going to be using a lot of the normal magic, but I'll be using some of the buffs because I like the buffs. But I usually farm him quite a bit. That's right, yeah. I mean, that's the highest I've ever made a character. I've never leveled up past like 200 on normal. Normally, I don't level up past like... In Dark Souls 2, I normally don't ever level up much past like maybe 200. And that, leveling up to 200 is just for playing the game. I don't and grind a lot of the times. Like, I don't oftenly do this every playthrough. Aside, yeah, 211. Aside from just recent grinding just now, I was around like late hundreds, early 200s, if anything. So like, that was just from normally playing the game. I did do some refights, but I barely, to be honest, a lot of the refights, bosses that I did, I actually lost a lot of those souls. Just from trying to get to them or other things. I could have leveled up a lot off of some of the refights that bosses' souls I got. And a lot of them also went into buying things. Buying armor, buying rings, buying weapons. And trading. So a lot of that was lost, either by dying or trading and buying stuff. That was the main purpose of also their souls. I was just trying to buy as much stuff as I could get. Look at them sold, though. I usually farm them like 3 or 4 times per session, and then I go level up. Them souls, though. I've definitely lost 1 million to him before in the past. By getting crushed by his first attack. Right when he comes in, when you first aggro him and he slams down his sword. I made a mistake and just not paid attention. And have lost it on the way going towards them, too, to the giants. Or the head. The rolling statue head killed me, too, in the past. Like, nothing compares to my death in Defiled Amygdala, though. I swore so bad I muted it. Lost 1 million souls, came back in, and immediately got hit by her entering the fog wall. She didn't let me fucking go get my souls. I was pissed. Because I wasn't really intentionally using those souls to level up, because I didn't need to. My build was complete. I just wanted to see how long I could continue with them. That's like a challenge I try to do sometimes. And still I was mad, though, but I was more mad at the fact that I got wrecked by her, because I just was getting tired of that fight. I hate Defiled Amygdala so much. But on top of having that many souls, it just pissed me off. But I am trying to just see how long I can hold it. But I ended up, one of my files ended up losing progression, so I think it has it again, or I lost him permanently, because I know the Gatling dude in the DLC also killed me. So I definitely lost it permanently, because I know I got it back at one point. Or that might have just been my main character, not my Let's Play character that I did. That might have been a different character. Because I know I had him on my main as well. I think that was my Let's Play character. I believe that was on camera. My death to both. Amygdala was on camera and the Gatling guy. I believe that was on camera. Could be wrong. Woo! Careful, there is fire behind you. That's what's hurting me. Besides, also the Hex ring is draining my health slowly for cast. It's also good to have some pretty decent health. Otherwise, you will just drain yourself out of health. Damn it, I could have spammed you 3 times there. Or once there. Twice there, actually. Well, sometimes it doesn't want to pop. Take your time. I'm going to be doing this for a little bit. I'm probably going to go until like noon, midnight. I can't be going much longer than that. I'll be doing this for a little bit, though. Bearer of the butt. When does it stop actually giving me things? Okay. get some extra slots. Climax. Great, now I have Resonant Soul and Gray Resonant Soul. Increase spell uses. No. Oh god, no. Okay. Now we can take up Dark Orb. I guess. Dark Hail, very good, but it takes 2. Dark Fog, but I can't use Dark Orb. No. Is that a catalyst thing? That's interesting. Huh. Does it have to be in my other hand? No. That's odd. Huh. Ah, it's a staff. Well, that's dumb of me. Yeah, there it is. That's right. It's a staff. Oh, that's so dumb to me. Whatever. catalyst. I think that's... no, it's not both. Definitely not. Oh, you're definitely not. I don't know if there's multiple. We could level that up and confuse it. Let's try Dark Hail. Actually, let's get this. And get Dark Hail as well. Yeah, I believe Dark Hail fucks him up too. So I also need to level that up then. You're back. Welcome back. See how much if I can hit him with them. If I can hit him with a good portion of hurt him pretty bad. I'm definitely not gonna be able to hit him with all of them because of my positioning, unless I'm near him. But Dark Hail is a pretty good spell. All them juicy souls. Yeah. Yeah. Shit! For now. I don't know how good Dark Hail is. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not... It doesn't beat my red soul, though. It'll probably be better if I level up my my staff. 'Cause I can't cast some of these hexes without a staff, but I was hoping to see if I can finish this faster. Greater Resonant Soul would be better, but I only have one at the moment. I gotta get more. I gotta buy more, I think. From the Catalyst guy. I could have hit you. I definitely don't need the roll, it's just habit. Just keep getting them. I don't know why I keep getting them, but I do. Yeah, though, my stats are at 30s for those. These are shit. I should travel to see if I can find, buy more. Unless it's the other guy that sells more. This guy does sell resident souls though. Yeah, he's at the first bonfire and he's literally right here. The guy you can buy these from. But he's out. Damn.
Hexen, though, dat is...
Sell more!
No matter.
Go to bed, but I'll leave you open. Nice, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's going on midnight for me. I'm probably gonna get off here then. But I'll farm them a couple more times before that. I'll farm a couple more times before that, and then I'm gonna get off. You have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. If I'm not dead. I came home and passed out I didn't pass out right away, but I passed out for a little bit and woke up at 7. I definitely would have been playing this longer if it weren't for that, and if it weren't for the fact that Supply wanted to play Sekiro and then got off literally 20 minutes later. It's really annoying. I wish he would just... Not trying to dwell on it, but it just annoys me that he just doesn't tell me that he's getting off. It would just be nice to have him say goodbye, hey, I'm done, but... Just... Guy needs to stop getting pissed off. At least have a common courtesy. What annoys me the most is that he needs common courtesy for the person that you're chatting with. Like, just let me know what's going on. Don't just sit there and it's just rude. I don't just go to somebody's house and then just leave without saying, hey, goodbye. That's kind of like that to me. It's like, yeah, you're just hanging out. And then not a word. I mean, yeah, he was having a hard time with Blazing Bull, I think. It felt like maybe 20 minutes. Maybe it was like 20, 30 minutes. But, like, if he was having a rough day, I don't think he would have played. I don't know, maybe he was. But yeah, he just hasn't been... He hasn't been streaming a lot with that. Every other session, he only did like maybe an hour or two with me, and then he did like maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes before he got off. The past couple days, he's been doing that. He quits. He just leaves without a word. If he's having a bad day, he can tell me. He doesn't have to play, but he's the one who wants to. I ask him, and then he says yes. Like, he could not. I don't think we're going to be playing in the next couple of days, but if he doesn't want to play, he doesn't have to. But he says he's going to be taking a break from Sekiro, he said. That's not how you get better. And yeah, sometimes a nice, good couple-day break from a game will help and relax you, but you're just going to get more pissed off again. It's just going to be a repeat. If you actually want to be better, you've got to just keep doing it. That's... A lot of people tell me I have perseverance. That is why. I mean, some of you who, for those of you who were there for my fights with Pontiff Sullivan and a few of the other tough fights in Dark Souls 3, like Nameless King, knows that my perseverance is what got me through them. Same with my fight with Gale, which took a little bit too. Like, and my fights with Lawrence. There was a stream I had where I fought Lawrence for probably a good hour or two. He's probably one of the toughest fights in Bloodborne, and knows that that's all that was perseverance. I guarantee you, he's played Bloodborne, he says, but I don't know if he's beaten it. There's no way in hell he's denting any of the harder fights in that game if he's having as much trouble as he is in Sekiro. He's not even going to dent half of what Sekiro has to offer. Blazing Bowl is a mini-boss, and one of the easiest ones at that. At least for me at this point, because I know his attacks. I just am not good at timing them. That's all it is. Just patience, perseverance, and will. And me telling him not to get mad at something's not going to change that fact, but he's not going to... I wanted to see him improve. I've seen him improve. He went from completely getting wrecked by the ogre to pulverizing it finally. He beat him faster than my current session when I played recently with him. Like, I was kind of dying to him a bunch because I had to relearn his moves, and even then he's still an annoying fight for me. In general, he's an annoying fight for most players, but... And that's coming from a guy who got wrecked by the tutorial mini-boss in the first playthrough. Because I wasn't, like, the timing was, like, hard to get used to at first. But that's all it is. Anyway. I'm hoping everyone's having a good day. I hope he's alright. Oh, Jesus. Ah. Thank you, Blade of Chaos, for the follow. Holy. Oh, that was in my ear. Why do I have that loud? Ow. Ow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Hunter's Guild. Sorry, I was replying to someone on Discord when that popped off. And that's tied to my volume that I have for when I talk to people on Discord, so I didn't have that lowered. Oh, that hurt. Woo! Ugh, how's it going, man? Ugh. I was just doing some prep for the DLC so I can use some buffs and things farming Giant Lord. And before I go to bed tonight, I wanted to get some little extra farming and then make the whole DLC a massive stream instead of starting it like late and then do it for like an hour. I wanted it to get as much of this out of the way, and then I can have the DLC one big focus. I haven't begun it yet. I mean, there's really no reason for me to farm. I'm also mainly doing this because I like doing this. I like to level up a bunch in these games. But I'm hoping you're having a good day, my friend. Ow. If you care to, feel free to join the Discord. If I can type. Bot. Okay. And my bot crashed. And it's not opening. Alright, good. That's why it's not working. My bot crashed while it was still open. It didn't even show that it crashed. It just won't open. Or it won't bring it up. So yeah, it fucking crashed. Great! Gotta love things. Streamlabs bot, I hate you. See, I'm not the only one that do. Phantoms here doing it too, and they're dying. Why did my bot close? Oh, it's gonna do this. It's gonna do the thing where it doesn't open now until I restart my computer. Oh, I hate that it does that. Yeah. Well. There goes my bot. Well, if you plan on joining the Discord, I can try to get you the link that way. Hey, Zero, how you doing? Blade of Chaos, if you plan on joining the Discord, if you're still here, there's the link. My bot's dead. Anyway. You're home. Honey, fat. Well, welcome. Zero Supply needs to learn the patience of playing a FromSoft game. I hope when me and you do our play of Sekiro, you have some more resilience to just not quit after 20 minutes of streaming. Because I know you've been pissed at games like Ninja Gaiden and such, to where you just don't want to play it anymore. You want to quit, but we persevere through it. He literally just wastes my time. Not even like 30 minutes into Sekiro, I beat fucking Seven Spear dickhead. And he fought Blazing Bull, died, and just left. Didn't even say goodbye to me. Nothing. And he's done this for like the past 3 streams now. And I'm not even mad, it's just annoying that it's kind of like going to your house and then just leave. I don't even say goodbye. Nothing. Just leave. How would you feel? I mean, yeah, granted we're close friends. There's a big difference. I'm sure you'd be a lot more pissed off. Because it is a smack to your face. But Supply is still a friend and a mod. But it's no different than just coming over to a friend's house and then just leaving. Because it's like, what did I do wrong? What? And and I'm trying to get him to be like, I'm trying to tell him that you're not going to be... No, nothing. Just quit streams and exit the Discord call. Chat. Nothing. Not a goodbye. For like 2-3 streams now. And it's just... And not even like 30 minutes into the stream. He doesn't even say he's getting off. He doesn't even... It's just quiet out of nowhere. And that's it. Alright. Like, I'm trying to tell him that it's just perseverance and just relax. You need to relax. And I keep telling him that, and he knows this. But the problem he has is that he thinks farming for skills is going to help him. He keeps telling me that he's farming for skills, like that's going to help him because he's barely going to use half of his skills. And what he needs to work on is his parry timing with Lady Butterfly specifically, because I don't even parry time the bull because it's a pain in the ass because you'll still get burned. And then the chances of you taking a full-on hit by missing the timing, you're going to get trampled. I've already beaten Lady Butterfly and Blazing Bull and Ashina Seven Spears, who wrecked me in my first time I played the game. Not in one session, but yeah. And, like, he needs to work on his parry timings. There's a lot of attacks that he doesn't parry. There's a lot of timings he doesn't take advantage of. He also attacks during her attacks, or their attacks. And he needs to learn their timing. And I get that's hard to do, but honestly, Sekiro, you decided to stay awake. Nice. And there's a lot of timings with Sekiro that aren't bad, and Sekiro is actually one of the easier games. Once you get through that skill ceiling, once you break through it and learn that game, that's coming from a guy who's played it 4 times now straight. But like, I've lost a lot of that. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm getting it back. But once you overcome that, it's really not that bad of a game. In fact, it's one of the easier games made by From Software. I still have a harder time with Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1, and maybe even Bloodborne, because Bloodborne I have not played in a long while. Like, Sekiro, believe it or not, did not take me that long. I've had some rough fights with some of the final bosses, but once I learned them and whatnot, while they were still pretty rough on me, I was still beating them. That's just because my patience, I'm very trigger fingery. I have low patience for a lot of attacks, or there's some attacks I still don't know how to dodge. Like, there's a guy in Ashina Castle who's easily wrecked by parry timings, but he does this dual slash attack that I just for the life of me can't seem to time very well. But, like, he's gonna get wrecked by him more than the Blazing Bull if he doesn't master parrying. He's gonna get wrecked by Genichiro. He's gonna get wrecked by fucking Ishin of Ashina. He plans on doing the Shura route, which is where you face Ishin as an old man. He's gonna get wrecked by him. Got on Bloodborne now with your character named Dirk Kirkhammer. Oh, I read that as Dink. And got back into a world of Urza Longsword. Ah! Nice. Is that from Fairy Tail? I think Urza is a character from Fairy Tail. I've never seen Fairy Tail, but I know of some of their names. Dirk looks like a That's great. That's a great name. But yeah. he needs supply really. He just needs to sit there and play it and not. That's what's he's. And every other time he goes to fight these bosses, he stops and does other sections and goes and fights other enemies. And then I'm just like, dude, you gotta just keep fighting him. Gotta keep fighting him. And I tell him the best I can. Unlike Dark Souls, I can't really explain how to time your parries, because it's different than Dark Souls. With Dark Souls, I can tell you how to fight certain bosses that I know, because it's just either you roll here, you roll there, or, you know, you attack once or maybe twice. Even then, I'm not really great at explaining how to dodge an attack. I can be like, yeah, you can roll this way, or you go under them, whatever, but with Sekiro, I can't just say, oh yeah, this guy. I can tell them what attacks they have to an extent. But I can't just be like, oh, Lady Butterfly's going to swing to the left, to the right, to the left. She's going to throw Senbone. I can't really explain all that because I don't know all of how her attacks are. Half the time I'm just blocking and, you know, and like, she swings. I'm not. And even then, my lefts and rights are kind of shady. I don't really know I don't really know opposites of my own. Like, I'm bad. I know it's opposite, literally, but I'm bad with left and rights. Like, I can't just say, oh, yeah, she's going to swing her sword to the left, to the right, to the left, throw Senbone, jump back, jump onto the wire. I can't explain all that. It's just, it's on him. Like, when I'm explaining it to Irving or Reaper on literally swing once or maybe twice instead of using your whole hog stamina, that's one thing. Or, you know, when a guy is delayed and I can tell him, dodge at this timing, that's different. Also, Sekiro's dodging is not great. Like, a lot of the times, you're not really there to dodge. You're parrying, and you dodge when enemies do a low sweep, you jump over it. When enemies do a grab, you back off. You jump back or dash back fast enough. Dashing back is not even that good. It's preferred that you either sidestep it or dash back or jump backwards. If you can time it right. You have to jump earlier. But most of the time, you're in their face. It's like Bloodborne. It rewards players for aggression. You want to be in their face. Blazing Bowl is one thing, because he's kind of annoying. I don't even parry him. But all the bosses I've fought, most of the time, I'm morally in their face. And I get my ass kicked quite a bit. And half the time Supply is what is known as parry dancing. Which is not a good thing. You're supposed to... No. Like, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to, like, time it like this. He's doing this. What that does is actually lowering the framing for when your parry windows hit. He's making it harder. So, bink, 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 bink. So if an enemy goes dink, 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 you want to go bink, 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 instead of dink, 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 dink. That's the rhythm of the game. That's why Sekiro's a rhythm game. Because instead of just... You're probably going to parry maybe one attack out of all that. Especially if enemies have 4 or 5 swings, you want to bink, 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 bink. If it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you want to bink, 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 bink. Like that, for an example. Don't know why I did that. I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him with my chime. I'm gonna smack him in the face with my chime now. That's the best explanation I can give out of all that. Wow, Streamlabs chatbot. You had to open like 50 windows and then freeze. Oh. Oh, it's 12. I'm gonna get off after this, so otherwise I'm gonna be up till like maybe 1 anyway. And I've already like was really tired. probably gonna be even more tired. But that's okay. I really am enjoying this. The DLCs are... The first DLC isn't great, but the second and third DLC are probably my favorite, almost my favorite content of Dark Souls 2. Still the worst content, to an extent. There's a lot better content in Dark Souls 2 than the DLC, but I do like the second and third. The first one's not great. I don't know. Dark Souls 2 DLCs could have been better. But they're not. But they're good. Some are good. Ting, 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 ting. Ting, 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 ting. Like, whenever you see me play, so once I get past Bloodborne, I will be doing my normal Sekiro. And you'll see the timings of a lot of it. You'll see the rhythm of it. And you probably have seen me play it a little bit, but like, just can't stress it enough. It's just annoying. Like, Zero has raged, I've raged, Irving has raged, or Reaper has raged. They all have raged, and I've been through it with them, trying to get them to persevere. And we were dying a bunch. Certain bosses. Like, there's only... Freed has made me annoyed in my Let's Play. I never beat her. But I didn't stop out of frustration. I stopped because of time. I didn't want to fucking make a fucking 5-hour-long video and edit that. So I just stopped due to that. And I came back and finally beat her multiple times already. Like, yes, I was getting frustrated by dying to her second phase, but what did I do? Continue. I beat it. It happens. You persevere. And I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. And it sounds like I'm dwelling on it, but it's like, I need to get it off my chest. Up. Program, you're annoying. I don't even know why you freaking do that sometimes. You like just crash without my knowing. Thank you. And no, it's not even. Whoa. Crashing again. Oh, there it goes. Annoying bot. Jeez. For anyone who's new here, wants to join the Discord, feel free to. I'm gonna link it. Click the first link, anybody who wants to join it. My bot. I love fighting the same bosses over and over in Bloodborne through co-op. Soul Memory would make it a pain. It would! But that's why you and your friend farm the same boss together. Not through co-op, but if you can't co-op the same boss over and over again, you probably would be able to if you were able to revive. But if you wanted to do it solo, that's why you and your friend farm the same boss solo over and over again to keep up with the soul memory, which is why me and Zero never had an issue co-oping Dark Souls 2. Soul memory wasn't a factor. You can ask him yourself. Minus 2 of the DLCs, me and him beat the entire game together. We did not finish the full Iron King DLC and the Ivory King DLC, but we beat the rest of the game together, including the first DLC. Soul memory was not a factor for us. It would have been, because we and him did grind Giant Lord. I did show him the Giant Lord farming. We did farm him. I remember. And we grinded together. Not co-op, but I did show him it, and he did it himself. And we kept up with each other. Had no problem. Now, I'm not saying that soul memory is not a bad thing, because it is. But it also has its benefits. I don't got to worry about invasions unless people have a shit ton of soul memory. One problem I have, though, is I might not be able to co-op when it comes to fighting bosses for the Solaire Covenant, but that's alright. I might get lucky. I might get lucky. I may spend, like, a bit waiting to get summoned to see if I can have someone join me for the Rotten, or summon me for the Rotten, or summon me for a tougher fight. I really don't know how many people out there are in need of it, unless they're new. But if they're new, I'm not gonna be able to. They're not gonna be able to see my sign. Does the God Ring not? Does the God Ring affect soul memory at all? Because that should just mitigate the soul memory entirely if you have that ring. The nameless engraved ring. It should make that moot. The ring for co-op, easy co-op, should make that moot. Because it's this game's password system, sort of. Yeah, it does. It ups the tier of soul memory range. It doesn't make it moot, but it ups the tier of which the soul memory range with the nameless engraved ring. So that would make it a lot easier to summon. But yeah, no, that's probably also why I never had an issue with soul memory. Me and him were close in terms of that. I know Thick Nicolali said that he had issues with his friend, but that's probably because he grinded well above him, or his friend didn't grind enough, or grinded too well above him, or they weren't using that ring. I mean, it is, you do gotta grind right away in the beginning of the game to get a bunch of souls to even get that ring, but it's so much better with it. If you're co-oping wise. Otherwise, you're just gonna have a fun time trying to summon friends. Also mitigates other people summoning you. I can go sit at the Rotten fight and see if people want to summon. I don't know why specifically the Rotten. He's just an easy fight to do co-op. doubt I'll be summoned in the time frame that I'm going to be here for before I go to bed. But I do want to get the Praise the Sun gesture and things. And probably no one's on. Could also do it in front of the boss fog wall. They'll probably see that before this. We can go. I just don't want to get invaded by an NPC or this thing. Or poisoned. Well, I'll sit here for a little bit and chat. No. They probably would see this over that one there. Unless they're all sitting by the bonfire. But, like, there's probably not very many people on here that is nowhere near my soul memory, so I'm probably not going to get summoned at all. So I probably ruined that for me, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. I could probably... yeah, I can farm them. The Falconers. Drop them, apparently. The easiest way to obtain some limits is to put your sign outside the demon song into effect. That Felicia the Brave can be a hassle to keep alive through the Shrine of Mother. Or if you defeat the boss, will make placing your sign very, very fruitful. What? What does Felicia the Brave have to do with it? Normally I switch between gods or goddesses after a while, but this time I'm probably not going to get summoned, but that's okay. I mean, there's phantoms, there's people here. There's a dude right there. Don't think he can see my sign though, but I could be wrong. Don't think he has the ring on. This took a while even with much lower soul memory. I mean, my soul memory is ridiculous. Especially now. But that's okay, I'm gonna head off then. Get some sleep. We'll probably continue a bit more of that tomorrow. I want to level up my stuff to the max. So I might do some farming when I get home before I start streaming. Just so I can mitigate some of that for you guys. And then see about maybe sitting around for some... or farming the sunlight metals off the other guys. I'm gonna go probably kill a couple of them to see how well I can get it. I didn't get one normally off of them, but I'm gonna try. And then I'm gonna get off for the night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. For anyone who's down for some more Dark Souls 2, I'm going to say possibly about 95% chance we're going to start the DLC tomorrow. That just depends on whatever I want to do in terms of getting rings and such. I'm pretty much close to getting most of the boss stuff minus Vendrix. In the future, I will get them. I don't know if I'll stream Dark Souls 2 to show that off because that's two more playthroughs. But I will get them in the future. But I think this is the definitive Dark Souls 2 that I'm going to be doing. Any other future streams will be another character. Especially when I play with Zero and my other friend. It's going to be a definitive new character. Fish Lips will make a return in Dark Souls 2 and 3 and Bloodborne. But have a good night, everybody. Let's go and raid some unsuspecting victim. Some fellow Hunters Guild. Go Fish Lips! Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what Rico's playing. Oh, he's playing a racing game. Let's go raid Rico. He joined me for some Monster Hunter and was helping out. So let's go send him some love. He's playing a racing game. It doesn't say, it just says not applicable. Yeah, it says that. It's NA, so I don't know if it's on the thing or not. But enjoy some Rico 98. Damn, if that's his birth year, he is almost 10 years younger than me. Have a good one.